Was there a defining moment in your life that kind of shaped the way you think about
Well,
purpose?
I think part of it was my upbringing and the time that I was growing up. And I grew up during the Vietnam War years. And I was just barely old enough when, our President Kennedy was shot, and then Senator Kennedy, and Martin Luther King. And then you had all the civil rights movement. And I
Mhm.
went to an activist university, Brandeis University. And it was during that time, that was the years of the student strike. And basically, it was 1969, 1970. And so we Brandeis was kind of the home for the Jewish population because they couldn't get into the regular schools, and for blacks who weren't allowed. So it was very liberal. And so during the years of the student strike, we basically marched on Washington. We took over buildings. I always say I never burned any buildings, but something happened in the fall, and when the students went on strike, organically there was this thing created called the National Strike Information Center at Brandeis. And basically all these students came together, and we decided, because the schools were like on strike, no one was going to classes. You had, the horrible situation at Kent State where students were shot. And so we created, we're intellectual because we're Brandeis. So we created this something like a newsroom. We didn't know what a newsroom was, but we would call our peers at other universities and say, what are you doing? Are you taking over buildings? Are you marching? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then we'd write a press release, which I had no idea what a press release was, but we just wrote up something and we sent it to the AP and UPI. And so we did that to try and coalesce and give a voice to students during those highly turbulent times. We did not want the war. We wanted, equal representation for blacks and whites. And so we were very serious.